Right, so Friday the 19th, summer, not looking too good, to be honest. Um, Although I got the corn I need, starfruit's starfruiting, and I do have the bunny, and I do have both chickens, and I do have the duck, and so I'm certainly going to get the duck egg, the duck feather, and hopefully the rabbit foot. The rabbit foot is random, by the way, but hopefully you get two so you can ship one. And of course I gotta make the trip over and get the darn hardwood. And gotta check Gypsy. Large egg. Look, she actually does sell large eggs, so you don't actually need chickens if you're lucky enough to buy large eggs from her. Although her large egg supply to me tends to be limited, but if you want to risk it, don't buy chickens, just do ducks. She might sell a duck egg to you as well. I think it really depends on what she sells in spring, because by summer you really need these animals. The problem is I don't have the deluxe barn to get a pig. And I certainly need to catch a lobster and a snail still from those pots. As soon as I get the snail, I'm moving over to get a lobster. You need a couple of those. Sell one. Gus always asks for one too. Of course, lobster brisk or something is a recipe that you need to cook. So you need to sell one. You need to have one for the fishing achievement. Then you need to sell one. That's 3 lobsters. Then you need to have one for his request for a lobster if you want that, because you have to settle 40 tasks in town, which you can do. Here it's just more so looking for the artifacts in the desert and hopefully to fish. But I've fished before, and it's not that difficult. I'm just going to check Skull Cavern briefly, because early on in Skull Cavern you can at least get these type of resources right here. See, I don't have the slingshot with explosive ammo, so it's going to be really annoying to get rid of these mummies, but I kind of just want to jump in here really quick. I got a spicy eel, nice. Just so that I can kill some slimes for the achievement, more so than anything. Maybe get some spicy eels, and more so find some recipes. But I wasn't prepared to go into Skull Cavern, and I certainly don't have a lot of star drops for it. Most of the time, most of the star drops people get first are the one in summer, Summer Festival. Is it Summer Festival? No, it's Fall Festival. The Fall Festival is the one most people find first. But I bought the one from Krobus for 20k, and that's why I'm so poor, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Because you don't need the extra energy right away. It is nice to have, though. However, you don't need it. It's just, I should have saved it, because I kind of need the money to buy the barn and the pig. And since I did that, I'm worried. Of course, every time, if I go on Friday and Sunday, and I bring a summer sweet pea to her, she'll love me in no time, and she'll give me the recipe I want. So then I don't have to worry about her anymore. And, you know, Jody I rarely see, and she gives you recipes, so you kind of want to give her something. The beer to the people who love it. Okay, Willie, Shane, and Pam. Salad to Leia and Emo. And then bread to everybody else, if you honestly want to go the cheapest route possible for this tavern. And I don't have that much money right now. I can't remember. Somebody doesn't like bread. But I think all the ones that I've given beer to or salad to already are the ones who don't like bread, so it's fine. I don't think Sebastian wants bread. Penny's nice to find in town. You can find a lot of people walking around town sometime between 10 and 2, you know. I'm usually just making friends with the bar hoppers, but you shouldn't limit yourself to them. But I'm looking for forageables. I'm really worried about the femur, the fibula. Of course, you want to give him a gift every once in a while, too, because he'll give you 2 recipes. You have to get a cutscene to get wild bait, though. I don't think it has to be raining for it, but it just has to be at night. You got to walk by his tent while he's at 4 hearts, I think. You got to get your bunny up in heart to get the rabbit foot, and it's random anyway. So that's always annoying. But I'm well on my way. It's difficult at times, and I have a nice muffler for the mic, so it shouldn't echo as much. It still will, because I don't have sound dampening, but it'll be a lot better than it used to be. And here I'm just, trimming the path, and now since I have so much damn energy, I think it's time to clear some of this crap off my farm, because I didn't waste a lot of energy today. And I don't have any money left after buying the bar dicks, all their shit. So it's more so I need to fish and get money. And it's really annoying. My foraging's at 8. You know, getting close to 9. You have to get to level 10 in all the skills, you know. That's Grandpa likes that. And your pet has to be loving you for Grandpa to be happy as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a fuck about a pet. But you lose that point. You know, Mr. Q's like, hey, get to level 25 of the... It's not hard to get to level 25, but... Again, I really should have planted more star fruits. But it's a long-term investment, obviously. I mean, I have 24 of them right there. I'm sure I pet all the pets. As I call them. You don't have to feed them. I put all the eggs... After I have the eggs for the community center, I just make all mayonnaise. There's only 2 people who don't like fucking mayonnaise in the game, so... It's a really good gift to give. It's considered an artisan good, and most people like it. Jody does. Pam does. So that those 2 right there that you rarely see in the bar, which you never see in the bar, actually, they like it. Who else don't you see in the bar? Actually, you see everybody else in the bar but those 2. At least on Friday, and you might see them on Saturday. I always go on Sunday, though. Just because it coincides with Gypsy, and it just makes my days scheduled on those 2, and it just makes it more simple for me. But I'm really worried. Winter's the best time to get some achievements, some artifacts, because everywhere in town, anywhere there's snow, there's a chance for that achievement. A chance to get an artifact, I should say. So, and you have to fish out of the crab pods. Like I said, buying from Gypsy doesn't count as fishing, so you can't buy a cockle and then sell it. You can sell it for the collection, but and you can give it as a community center crab pot bundle. But Grandpa, he likes mayonnaise. He loves leeks, but I didn't give him any over the spring. And he has a recipe to give you. So it's not spicy eel, fried eel, I think. So spicy eel and fried eel are the 2 eel recipes. You need 4 eels. Marble. You have to craft 1 of everything. That's why you gotta buy the recipe in summer. That's why it's spring dance. The spring dance or the summer dance. Whatever fucking season it's in. You can't deny it. He wanted a fruit. I'm not sure if settling the requests through your mail count as settling a request through the bulletin board insofar as the achievement of 40 requests. If it does, great. But if not, then you have to do 40 from the bulletin board. And the others just make everyone happy and give you a little bit of extra money. They probably do, though. Because they're scripted events. Every year is the same scripted events at the same time. Pam always wants a pale ale out of season, you know. Gus always wants a lobster out of season, and Pierre always wants a melon out of season. They always want their things out of season. You know, cauliflower, Jody wants out of season. It's always annoying. Of course, cheese cauliflower is a recipe, but I have it now. And there's a sweet pea. Lovely. No good artifacts. I used to take the perk. You always know where the foraging items are, the little yellow arrows, and that's useful for walking into an area and seeing if there's any artifacts. But it also points to areas behind fences that you can't grab, and that's annoying. My chest right here is still annoying because I have a rare frozen chocolate cake in there that's just bugging the crap out of me. And I still have that egg. Although I think I'm incubating one. So I don't think I need that one there anymore. And I need the 3rd doll. So hopefully I get it soon. The reddish oranges doll. Not the ancient doll. But the other strange doll. Yes, I can start milking. Of course, the goat... harvesting scythe. I always enable or disable the harvesting by scythe. It doesn't really matter to me. I do want to get my watering can upgraded though. It just makes things easier until I get sprinklers. But now that I qualify to make sprinklers, I probably don't have to worry about upgrading my watering can. And there's the egg. Finally, you know, readjust my stuff. 8 a.m. I think I can go grab Gunther now. It's Gypsy. Checking out my crab pots up until I catch everything out of them, and then I don't have to worry about them anymore. Unless you want fertilizer, and that's not really a thing I care about right now. Cheese! Now that's a good purchase right there, and of course rare seed. So cheese is an artisan good. So now that I have cheese, I only need a large milk and a large goat milk. So I don't have a sword again, so I have to use the axe to kill a slime. That's annoying. What was I talking about? Cheese? Yeah. So I have a cow, but I have cheese now. So that pisses me off, because now all I need is a goat instead, and get goat's milk, goat cheese. You need a large goat, but you need a large cow milk. Gypsy does sell the large versions of the milk, they're just rarer. And here I'm just hoping for a lobster. And the forageables are just nice to sell. I don't care about the coral. The coral makes... The urchin makes speed grow, but I don't care. I'll just buy it. And finally I can get room through the egg, because I have one incubating. So, yay me. I actually think I fished that up. I did fish that up. While the first egg was incubating, I fished that one up. So I didn't even get a chance to hatch the first dino, have him lay his first egg, and then give that one over to Gunther. So there's my heart levels. They're not all that great. They're hard to get up. Yeah. Here I am realizing that I'm not really equipped to come in here again. But I'm already over on this side, so I was hoping to get some gems or something, but I'm like, nope, not equipped. And I realize I don't have my sword, so I'm certainly not equipped to come in there. There's a sweet pea. I don't think I gave her a sweet pea that trip around, and it's Sunday. But I got my rare seed. I got some rubbish to recycle. I don't know. My pitiful 12 hardwood. I have my 2 buildings, but I need to upgrade them, and I don't have the money to upgrade them right now, so... 21st, and now I have 10,000. I do need to buy... There's a large egg. I think I already have my large eggs in the bundle. Yeah, so I can just make mayo out of them, which is nice. And eventually I'll turn those coffee beans into coffee, just so I can get more money out of them. Coffee sells for more than 5 coffee beans, even 5 gold ones. Because coffee don't sell for shit. He likes coffee. Oh, that's right. Dr. Harvey. No, he shows up in the saloon once a week. But you can't give him his second gift, because he won't be there again. He said it's okay to drink in moderation. So here I just need a duck egg and a large milk of some kind. So you need at least 1 large milk. But you need a large goat milk to sell one of everything. So there's a train passing through. And I realize, oh, this is the fucking passenger train. This is one of the trains that drops nothing. So... yeah, it's random, like 1 of 4 trains, and that train is the most useless one ever, because nothing ever falls out of it. But always ignore the trains. What you're going to get is some coal falling out of them, or some iron. You're not going to get anything really valuable. And panning is pointless, too. Completing all the fishing bundles opens up panning for you. And panning is retarded. You might get a couple ores once in a while. You're not going to get anything special, like you don't get a rainbow... shard. You don't get iridium. If iridium is part of it, I've never gotten it. So always some coal, some iron, some copper. That's it. Or some maybe a gold piece once in a while. And so the ore is dumb. It's not worth it to pan. It's just something to do to waste your time. You know, and also to waste 1 inventory spot, so you always have the pan on you. And you can't upgrade the pan. It's always copper, so it always looks out of place when you have all your iridium tools in your inventory. And here, again, I have a complete full bar of energy and nothing to do with it, so, well, might as well clear out some of this rubbish. And when you start clearing out rubbish, yeah, pretty quick, you'll get your energy down. I have been doing this for a while, and all these seeds are everywhere. If you ignore part of your farm for a long time, then you will, in fact, get a giant mess, a big old clusterfuck of stupid shit. So, now my energy's down low, so it doesn't take long. I really want my axe upgraded, though. But can I afford it? Because I need a pig. It's not necessary. There's my foraging skill up. I was actually hoping for that. There it is. So it's not worth me doing the axe right now when I absolutely need a deluxe barn and a pig. So, technically, Gypsy sells you a truffle. And she even sells truffle oil. And now it's raining, so I feel happy. I should have upgraded the watering can yesterday, to be honest. But because I didn't check weather and I didn't realize it. But then my money is low and I'm trying to get the money for the deluxe barn. So, not too thrilled about that. I think I stop on the 25th. Yeah. There's my daily hardwood. In a way, I wish I had the foraging farm so I could get another 24 hardwood a day, I think. But you have less crop space. But you do get a lot of foraging space out of it, and all that hardwood. Hardwood, though, doesn't sell for enough to justify losing all that crop space. And again, I really wish I hadn't had the mod to change my farm to having no lakes in it. But I didn't realize until too late. So there's my bundle. See all the creepy fish at the bottom? You can't get the Master Angler achievement year 1 because you can't get access to Abigail's Swamp until the end of year 2 after Grandpa's appraisal. That's when the wizard sends you a message. So dried starfish, don't need it, but yay. So you can't catch the last fish until then. You can catch all the fish up to him, but not him. So we need to make sure in fall I catch the angler fish, which is the shittiest of the legendary fish. Maybe the legendary fish in fall should have been the chucklefish. That would have actually been fitting, especially because of the publisher of this game, right? But it's not. But what do I know? Not much. I realize I have a coffee plant there that I didn't harvest. Look at it, it's sitting right there. It's sitting right there, and I didn't get it. And, okay, there you go, I got it. Wow. That was annoying. I almost thought I was going to forget that. Fortunately, I didn't. So now I'm taking the desert tour on a Monday of all days because I want to give her another gift. And hopefully I want to get the tablet. I already have the mask. I need the plaque. So I want to waste my day because I have nothing else to do for today. Except waste my energy and health and time. And I need money. And I won't have money until my star fruit comes in. And I didn't... not Jody. Robin isn't always available. What, Monday? No, it's, Marnie's not available usually Mondays or Tuesdays. Which is annoying. I think Monday she does her shopping and Tuesday she's working out. So, yeah. Forget Monday and Tuesday with her. This is a pretty decent find. I'm hoping to get some ores here to sell for some quick cash, but I gotta smelt them first. And that right there, you get a jade. Jade's not bad. I'm really just more so looking for nodes. I'm hoping for a tiny bit of iridium, but I won't. If I smelt it into a bar, I can sell the bar for a couple thousand, and that's pretty good. And you have to sell one for the sell everything achievement. And this area is overrun. Health don't last forever. And here I get that star slime, so I'm trying not to get hit, while at the same time you have to be aggressive, you know. And yeah, my health. It's easier to fight enemies from below than above. Here I think's my last floor, especially because there's an infestation of those eels, those flying things that drop spicy eels. They can also drop a rabbit's foot, and I was hoping one of them would. That way I only need to get one. I'll use one for the community center and hope that the rabbit drops another one to sell. Normally when I'm not looking for rabbit's feet, I'll just sell this because why not? When I'm not looking for rabbit's feet, that's exactly when I find one. And then I find more than one, and I'll have like 3. So annoying. Sell all this crap. Don't need it. Don't care about it. But I realize that my chests are still crap, and maple syrup needs to be harvested. Do I get it? I do get it. Good. I'm saving those for a rainy day. And it is a rainy, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Selling them, yeah, could net me 200. But hey. I almost thought this video wasn't going to render. Lately, I lost my last footage because I had a long video and apparently I just didn't render properly, so halfway through the thing just got corrupted, which really upset me. So I couldn't use the footage. Started day 9 all normal, and then 20 minutes into day 9, you know. Well, it wasn't 20 minutes. 20 minutes would be well into day 10. Right. Yeah, it was about 8:30 a.m. on day 9, actually, walking downward in my farm, and suddenly the video just crapped out. As I watch this, I'm realizing that it's stuttering a lot, too. So I hope it's rendering properly as I'm doing my voice narration. 2 more days will be the end of this recording, and then I'm going to start a new one. Okay, so there's some quality crops. I was worried about getting the 5 quality corn crops. Now, you don't actually need the quality corn. You can get quality whatever in fall instead. Quality pumpkins, I think. Gotta do 15 pumpkins, but I'd rather actually do another fall crop than pumpkins. So I gotta make some cheese. Because now that small cheese is useless, I need a large cheese. Not small cheese, small milk. So anytime I get a small milk, I'll just make cheese out of it. I bought cheese from Gypsy. Just because I felt like it, but I didn't have to. But I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. There's my quality crops, though. That's a delightful thing. Let's sell all of these darn hops to get 15. And, oh yeah, the other crop I couldn't think of was, I said there's some crops you can't grow year one. And I mentioned bok choy, and I mentioned red cabbage. The other one is garlic. You can't grow that till year 2. And most likely you won't get rhubarb until year 2 as well, because that's the spring crop. Beets and star fruit you can get if you get the bus opened by summer. But you're probably not going to get the bus open middle spring to have enough time to get rhubarb. Plus, you probably, even if you did, you wouldn't have the money to buy the rhubarb. So chances are you're not going to have rhubarb unless you open up the greenhouse in fall and plant it. So you can get rhubarb, just not in spring, year 1. So that's a thing. I moved all my crops down there because I got the snail. My pots. So I don't need them in the river anymore because I fished all the things out of the river with the crab pots. So now I'm just hoping for a lobster. 6 spots down there, improve my odds, right? That's the theory behind that. So now I can drop off the quality crops. I have that bundle completed now. It gives me the pickle jar so I can crop all the other crap. And I'm getting closer. You know, I'm actually, as far as community center goes, I'm not bad off. The train passing through, yeah, whatever. You stiffed me last time, train, don't care. I have to make 1 jelly for the community center. And sometimes Gypsy just sells jelly. It'll just say jelly on it. So I'll make blueberry jelly, and then when that's done, I'll give it to the community center. It'll take like 3 or 4 days to make the jelly. So now I caught the snail. I can sell the snail. I probably should. I don't know if I did or not. But I will. Because you have to sell one of everything, too. So I'm going to sell some of these bars of metal. They don't sell for much, but it'll get me some money today. I still need the money to upgrade the barn. It's not something that I'm not thinking about, but I'm spending more money going into the desert every day. Forageables will offset the cost of going into the desert, but I'm really just looking for artifact. I need that. And every time I come here, I might as well check out Skull Cavern for our first few floors, because I got nothing else to do until I earn the money to upgrade the barn. And this helps upgrade the barn with the nodes so early. Skull Cavern just has ore earlier than any other place. Although if I really wanted money in the mines, I wouldn't go to Skull Cavern. But actually, I'm also hoping that one of those slimes will drop a rainbow shard. That's also something you need. And it would be nice to get that year 1. Some people say give it, make a galaxy sword before you give it to the Gunther. But others say give it to Gunther first. Most say get the Galaxy Sword first, then it makes getting another Rainbow Shard easier because you can kill those slimes a heck of a lot easier without having to spend 40,000 on a weapon first. It's a little better than the Obsidian Edge, and that's true. So I might use it on the Galaxy Sword first. Because it really is difficult walking down here with a shitty-ass weapon, and while the Obsidian Edge works okay for the original mine, it's really not up to par for the Skull Cavern. And while I don't have the artifacts that I need anyway for Gunther, I might as well get the Galaxy Sword. It's not part of the achievements, but it is part of your personal achievements, that's for sure. So, those crystals sell for 150 when you refine them into refined quartz. But I need them for sprinklers, and I also need some gold for sprinklers. And this is a good use for the chocolate cake, anyway. I was hoping to get maybe to 420, but without a good sword, you can't. And most people suffer with the gold pick in here. Because they're in here specifically to get the iridium to upgrade the pick, right? So, I don't want to spend, I don't have the return scepter, so I'm not going to spend time till 1 AM in there. But I will sell all the stuff I found. It's just another boost to money. I want to sell the ore. I want to smelt the ore, and I certainly want to grab all of those. Because those are useful. You have to sell one, but you'll need another couple to craft with. And see, you don't need a sheep at all. The bunny will give you the wool necessary to loom into cloth. So you can actually then sell 1 wool and 1 cloth. I'm not sure if I sold one wool yet, so I gotta make sure that I sell one of the bunny wools. So there's Queen Sauce. Don't care, it's a rerun. Pet everybody. I gotta milk. I always forget when I have these to milk because I don't really care about animals. The only animal that's worth anything. Another dinosaur egg. So that's fun. I can just make more dinos. I actually should have probably sold that piece of wool. And now it's starfruit time. Although I think I planted those ones, I didn't water those ones a day, so they're off. I don't like the way my crops look, but it was all about planting what I could around the scarecrow initially. It wasn't about efficiency. So, pause the video, look back, and see if I've sold a piece of wool, which I don't think I have. But now it's time to sell the proper amount of peppers and tomatoes. And probably the proper amount of starfruit. But I've already done that. I did that the first harvest. But I just want the money for it, because that's the whole point of this. I was thinking about saving some starfruit in case I wanted to buy Junimo Hub, but you can't do that until after year 2. That's endgame content. And by that point, you don't need Junimos because they harvest too slow. And you're probably not doing anything with mega crops for fun projects anyway. I have 2 pieces of iridium, that's nice. Tempted to sell one. But what am I going to do on a Wednesday? Well, I could fish. But actually, I'm more so looking for artifacts. It's a lucky day, so I was hoping to find artifact locations, and I did a book right there. However, that wasn't what I was hoping for. But the only reason I don't read the books in the library is so that I know if I'm still missing a book. Once you read a book, it doesn't give you an indication that that book's slot is filled, so then you forget you found that book. The only indication is when you find a new book to note where it shows up, because the location of the books follow a specific path depending on which book you found. So, give him, he loves red quartz. It's not one of his loved gifts, but it's one of his liked gifts. So, Gunther doesn't need any of that crap, so I can just sell it. I should have just sold it to him. Easy money, right? And I still have 3 marble. You need only 1 piece of marble to craft with. The other one you need to give to Gunther. Hopefully, it's still a lucky day. That's clay. That is not a lucky day's item. And these crab pots generate based on luck of the day, and it was lucky. But it made me sad that it was all crap. I still need that lobster. I don't usually buy ice cream. But it makes a decent gift. Just, you know. I got things I could just sell all out. Time to look for more artifacts. On a lucky day in the desert? Maybe a lucky day in Skull Cavern? Gee, clay. The best lucky day ever. Ever. 4 clay pieces. Like, wow. Give me these notes. Lucky day in the Skull Cavern. I'm not finding crap. I feel sad. Go away, mummies. I don't want you. I hate mummy floors. They don't do much for you. Just trying to grab that. You want non-mummy floors, because who carries the slingshot for explosive ammo? And this was dangerous right here. I was like, ooh, crap, and I died. And I got lost $1,000 and lost 1 item from my inventory. Eat a cake. I didn't reset. I'm hardcore like that. So I lost whatever the fuck that was, but at least I didn't lose my sword. Because if you lose your sword, it's a restart day. Yeah. Might as well give him something. So fuck it, I'm just going to go down here and grab the space boots because I realized I forgot to get them. And that's not good. You know, that's defense. That's, see, the lava katana is fun to have, but it's something that you just can't buy right away if you're trying to get a deluxe barn and a pig. But I can sell all that crap. Eat the bread. Probably spend time clearing out the field tonight. 2 days. What does it say? I forgot. I think I have a tapper ready. Yeah. Drop all that off. Now I don't even remember what I was doing. Why am I going back into town? Gifts? It's Wednesday. It's not even Friday. Oh, fish. That makes sense now. Got some fish. Lost all my energy. Energy. It's your chi. Yes. Okay, so I needed more money. So of course, worried about getting that pig. It was a lucky day, but I didn't. I found those geodes, but I didn't have enough time to crack them open. Only 2 anyway. I have some Omni geodes, but whatever. You can't. If you miss the day to love on your animals. Oh, keg, yay! Oh, oil maker, yay!